Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you guys are well. So every day I believe that Allah Mia reminds me through a name of him. That is how he wants me to think of him. So that is something that I pick every day, because I pick quotes, I pick messages, I pick guides, different things that I pick through my day. And so I'm going to share a name of Allah Mia that I'm going to pick for you and for me to do zikr through today. And what is it that he wants us to understand and acknowledge about him today? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is it that he wants us to remember him by today? Ya Mumit, he who creates death. And when it's death, it's not death as in death. It is death to give life. It is death in his way. It is death which is transformation. It is death which brings in change. Let me read a little bit about it from the book. Al-Mumit is the only one who causes death. Ya Mumit should be paired with Ya Muhyi to bring a person to equanimity about the life and death of individual beings and to rise above secondary causes as described above. There is a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ where we are invited to die before death. Essential to Sufism is the teaching that physical death is a symbol for fana, the dissolving of the ego self. When God sends you a type of death, spiritual, mental, or physical, it is a mechanism for spiritual transformation. The lover realizes that every death of the self, that they are being drawn in towards the beloved. So every time you feel a death of something within you, death of an understanding, death of letting go, death of regretting certain things, and understanding to kind of just let go of regrets, death of those emotions, it is leading you one step closer to your beloved. It is a process that leads to liqa, the union of lovers. A person's death day or urs is seen as a wedding day. It's mind-boggling when you dive deep into the names of Allah and how he helps you see him in the light, like every little tiny speck. I mean, of course, we cannot understand Allah Mia because he is beyond these 99 names, but these are the 99 names that he's made visible or audible to us, for us to ponder on, to get to know him. We're so lucky that we have these 99 doors towards him, and each door we open, we find out something magical about him, something that reminds us of the creator, of who he is and how he has chosen to make us remember him from that name, and how he has chosen to give us life, this body, this soul, to come together and experience this human feel. And it's like it's amazing when you ponder on this simple name. When you think about it, it's he who causes death. We all know that for sure, right? But what he's saying is he's speaking to us and telling us through his name that of course I am the one giving you life, I am the one giving you death. But when you look at death, don't look at death as an experience of pain, as an experience of some suffering. Death is about transformation. And when he says transformation, think about the word transformation. Energy transforms. Body gets left behind because he is connected to us through our soul. So he's reminding us to go back into your soul and connect with that pure being that you are within and beyond this body, and allow that to be connected to him. And when you connect your soul and you are reminded, of course you are connected through your soul to Allah, and we all know that, but in reality we've forgotten it, and we've forgotten that the soul even exists because it's not visible. The way we treat our soul is the way we treat our Allah. So he's reminding us, go back to your place from the within and understand that the soul cannot die because it's from him, and he doesn't die. He is reminding us that the soul transforms. It goes from one place to the other and it feels like death. So every time we experience a form of death, mentally, physically, or emotionally, we are getting one, we're shifting into the other, we're transforming into the next phase of our life, where he is still holding us, and he is saying that every time you die, you actually come closer to me. So death could be like you're here and then you're emotionally broken down, and then you kind of move up here. You've learned your lesson and then you move up here, and then you kind of have a physical pain or some trauma or some disease or something that you overcome, and you rise again, and then you rise again. The movement, the change, the transformation, every transformation, every death, every ego death, every dark night of the soul is one step closer to him. So don't take it as a negative about when you're going through some traumatic event in your life. Understand that there is a hidden way of him purifying you. As you go closer to him, the more light that comes from him to you, he's purifying you, he's cleaning you, he's making you free of the world, he's releasing you of all the attachments that you've kind of hold or held on. So every single time when you experience death, remind yourself you are coming closer to him, and it is only happening because he is choosing you to experience death of emotions, death of physical whatever attachment, or he's sending you these deaths and changes and transformation. If you take the death word away, he's sending you these transformational experiences in your life so you become closer to him, closer to your soul, closer to the understanding that you are not just the body, you are more than the body, and that more is the soul, and the soul is what makes you that what he chose the angels to bow down to. That soul is what gives him the feeling of being proud of you. That soul is your gift. That soul is what he values. So take care of your soul, and every time you go through a phase of pain or suffering or whatever it is that you feel you're going, remind yourself that through this transformation you're coming closer to him. And it says here, union of the lovers. Our ultimate lover, our ultimate love, our ultimate goal is to love and know the love of our life. And the love of our life, of our death, of our being is that what is through our soul, not through what our body is showing us, that this person is beautiful or that person is beautiful, or he looks good and that's why I'm attracted. That's physical attraction, not soul attraction. You know it's a soul attraction when you feel the love coming from him, when he puts something in your heart, when he tells you that this is for you or this is not for you, because he will never ever send you a person in your life that he feels is not good for you. And so if somebody has come into your life, it is a blessing, because if they remind you of God, if they remind you of Allah, if they take you towards your journey to Allah, then they are from Allah also. I hope that this name brings you the feeling of being loved by Allah Mia. And like it says here in the book, that you need to do the zikr, Ya Muhyi and Ya Mumit together, because Ya Muhyi is the one who gives life, the one who is only cause of life. Because some of the names of Allah, if you recite just this cause of death on its own, of course I'm sure it's going to be okay also, but when you recite it with the opposite name of it, then you balance it out. You balance the two names together, and they bring in the vibration they bring in your life is going to be more harmonious to your soul. So Ya Muhyi and Ya Mumit. I hope and pray that this video in some way brings you closer to Allah Mia, closer to yourself, closer to the understanding of these two words, and makes you ponder and makes you want to know more about him. And let me know in the comment section how these names make you feel. Does it bring you closer or not? And yeah, that's my way of remembering him every day, by getting to know him through one of his names, and I will continue sharing them with you all. So with that, sending you lots of love, light and peace. Take good care of yourselves, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.